Good afternoon, teacher and class. I'm going to interview Andrea. Andrea is a night student, and I like to ask she different topics about the difference that have at university with night students versus day students. Also, I like to talk about cosmetic surgery if the girls fix in the different groups, if the woman change the body of the woman have a big bottom, of if the girl have a beautiful smile, if she fix on the groups. Also, I like to talk with Andrea if the men drive better than women. Also the brands, if you dress Studio F versus a lower brand, you fix in the group. Right now we are at a society that think in the globalization and think in material things. If you have a big car or you have more money, you fix at society, at university, you are a best person, or you are the famous with your friends. If you have a ultimate cell phone, you are famous, you are perfect at society. But right now, with all material things, we lost emotional, we lost spiritual modes. We lost different attitudes with our family, with our friends. Only we think with material, with things, with buy, spend, go to best places and surfing on the net, and you are all the time with your cell phone. If you have a party with your friends, you see the clothes, and if the persons go at public transport or if the persons go with our car. So at university we have different stereotypes. So in the next interview, I like to know what think Andrea for this. Good afternoon. Today I'm going to introduce my friend Andrea. Andrea is a night student in the administration career. So I like to ask you, what do you think about the university stereotypes?
Hi, Juana. About stereotypes, I think that is a perception that the people have for a person or for a thing, but it's small. We don't have big information. We have small information for that stereotype.
And what is your perception about the night students at university?
The first one and the most important stereotype that I see is that we, the student day, think about that we have less work than the student night. And I think that is not true because we have less hours, but we have the same work and the same jobs that student day.
And so it's true the night students are older than day students?
I don't think so. Many people that, if you talk with many people, they think that we have older than the people, or probably there are many parents or many older people, but it's not true. At night, you can find all kind of types or age. So if you can.
At university, we see girls with cosmetic surgery in different parts of the body.
Okay.
The first is the nose, that the girls change because she use hydrogel or different materials for change the form of the nose.
Okay.
The next is the teeth,
Okay.
because you see the smile of the different girls, and the girls that she has done cosmetic surgery, she has more white the teeth than other girls.
Okay.
The next is the bottom, because you see big. And what do you think about the cosmetic surgery? It's a cosmetic surgery stereotype at university?
Yes, probably in this university cannot be a special thing, or maybe you cannot see a lot of girls with a cosmetic surgery inside the university. But if you see around Bogota or in different countries or in different cities that has many university, for the most important is cosmetic surgery. And I'm not completely agree with these kind of things. I think that if you have your body as you have, it's because you have to be completely happy. But in one case, that if you have, for example, healthy problems, for example with your back, you can make a surgery if you have a big body, or if you have your big bumps, you can make a surgery. And you, Juana, what about, do you think about the stereotypes at university or around you or at night?
At university, I see the big stereotype with the food.
Okay.
Because the big target and the rich people eat in an expensive restaurant. Different with a middle society that eat a cheap restaurant. So I see a big stereotype with the different targets that eat in different restaurants. So this is the way how you can distinct the personality or the economic society, the rich and the middle society.
Okay, what do you think about why the people eat in a rich or in an expensive restaurant every day if they can have the possibility to bring their own food?
Because I think that at university we found with different persons that the parents have more money and persons that need a credit for paid university. And we see different students that the daddy or the mom can bring you money, but the other students need to get up early in the morning, cook and bring any food, rice, egg for it.
Okay, in the other side, what do you think about the brands? Do you think that the brands can be stereotypes for the people in university?
Yes, the brand is a big stereotype because you see if your jacket is for Studio F or if your jacket is only.
Okay.
Because the jacket has a different design,
okay,
or the brand is, I don't know, in the front of your jacket. So you see in the university that different groups fix for the aspect, for the personality, for the brands that they buy.